Hi, Pisces. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your January 2022 horoscope. I hope you're doing well. Let's get right into this. This is an interesting time for you, Pisces. The Capricorn, the sun in Capricorn is lighting up your 11th house of what we describe. It's the house of acquaintances and friends, but it's also communities and organizations and how you relate to the outside world in general. It's also your hopes and dreams, what you envision for yourself in terms of how you've impacted the community in general. So you have been looking at those things for a long time, and Pluto's been traveling in that house for you for quite some time. So you may have undergone a lot of changes in how it is that you move around in the world, and been a little bit careful and structuring how you put yourself out there into the world and who you associate with. So there could have been a lot of changes going on. It could have been over many years, and something changed for you, and you've had to rebuild how you relate to the world at large, or what it is that you hope and dream for. So that's very interesting. And Venus, is also in Capricorn, and it has gone retrograde, and it's been conjuncting Pluto and traveling back and forth. And so that Venus is what we value and what we love, and it can be financial, it can be relationships. It could just, in the 11th house, it's just, what we value in terms of what we dream for and hope for, and, how we relate to people, or, what kind of mark have we made, for, on the people around us or in our communities. So, Venus draws those things back in for review. It can cause a little bit of delay as far as, coming to conclusions or making decisions. It can sort of, sit us down and not allow us to move around as freely as we would. Maybe, something a little wonky going on. Mercury was traveling in Capricorn as well, which brings another level of seriousness to that area of life for you in terms of, actually planning and breaking down logically, your thoughts, and, how you want to communicate and express those things in that area of life for you. So Mercury has moved into Aquarius, which goes into your 12th house, which is the house of their subconscious, or things that you're not talking about in general. You could just be sort of keeping them to yourself. And Mercury will retrograde back on January 14th, back into the 11th house, where you might have a chance to sort of review, or you might have been pulled back to review some of those issues in that area of life that we discussed. That is about your hopes and dreams, and the community and how you relate to people. So Mercury will go direct in February, come back into your 12th house, and you might get, some spark of inspiration, maybe through dreams or your intuition, that helps you make some decisions in the area of life that you've been focusing on. Saturn, has also been transiting your 12th house of what's hidden. So, Saturn can be restriction, and it can be things that are very serious that you are processing, or experiencing in your subconscious mind. Again, things that you may not want to talk about very freely, or things that are just, coming to you in a very solid, structured way, in your subconscious mind, your dreams and your intuition, possibly. Aquarius has a tendency, of being, it can be a little unusual, but it can be very insightful. So sparks of intuition, possibly, or just ideas or things that can actually, help you break out of, whatever it is that's going on in there in terms of, how to process it or resolve things. Saturn has been squaring Uranus, which has been retrograde in your third house of communication and short trips and siblings and extended family. And, Taurus is all about, comfort and what we love, and it's ruled by Venus. So, there's a square there which could have been causing tension for you with what's going on in your mind in terms of how do you structure things, for the people around you even, or how do you put those thoughts and insights, or your dreams into a solid place where it's concerned. The square is in the third house, again, siblings and your immediate neighborhood and extended family, how you communicate. When Uranus goes direct, you could get a sudden burst of inspiration, or something could change suddenly in that area of life for you. Hopefully, it's not something that you weren't expecting, but it could be. It is a sudden change, and it can be unexpected and can be a bit unusual. So, in the house of communication, siblings, extended family, things like that, it could involve your thoughts, or how you relate to the people in that area of life. So just look for something to change potentially, suddenly in that area of life, when Uranus goes direct on January 18th. And I hope that provides you with some inspiration, and it helps you break out of whatever may have been causing you tension in that area, or something you've been wanting to move forward and weren't quite able to do it. So this could actually allow you to do that. So those are the highlights for you, Pisces in Capricorn season. If you are interested in taking a look at your personal birth chart and breaking down what that might mean for you, or looking at how things might go for you, or what is it looking like for you in 2022, anything you might want to take a look at regarding relationships or a specific area of life, get a hold of me at GeminiFire65 at msn.com. I would love to read for you. And until then, or actually until February 2022, when I will do your February horoscope, take good care, and I will talk to you soon.